So let me tell you something that a lot of people don't fully understand until they actually live with one. Owning a Siberian Husky is not just about having a beautiful dog with blue eyes and a fluffy coat. It is more like living with a natural-born athlete that never really gets tired. And if you are not ready for that reality, things can get stressful very fast. Huskies were not designed to sit around all day in a small space. They were bred to run, and I mean really run, for long distances in cold environments. They used to pull sleds across snow for hours, sometimes even hundreds of miles. So when you bring that kind of dog into a normal home, especially in a warm country, it is like taking a high-performance engine and putting it in a small garage with no outlet. And this is where the problem starts. That energy does not just disappear. It builds up. And when it builds up, your husky will find a way to release it. This is when people start saying things like, "My dog is naughty," or "My dog is destroying everything." But the truth is, the dog is not trying to be bad. It is simply following its natural instincts. So if you ever catch your husky digging under your fence, jumping over it, chewing furniture, or running away the moment it gets a chance, understand this clearly. It is not personal. It is biological. This behavior is built into them. They are what many people call escape artists. And honestly, that is not an exaggeration. These dogs are smart, determined, and very creative when it comes to getting out. They can dig surprisingly fast. They can jump higher than you expect. Some can even figure out how to open gates or doors if they are not secured properly. So if your yard is not reinforced, your husky will test it again and again until it finds a weak point. And once it does, it will take that opportunity without hesitation. Not because it hates you, but because it wants to explore. In its mind, the world is big, and it was made to move through it. This is the reason exercise is not optional for this breed. It is a daily requirement. And not just a short walk around the block. We're talking about at least 1 to 2 hours of real, active movement. Running, fast walking, or structured play that actually makes them tired. If you only give them 10 or 15 minutes, that is not enough. That is like giving a professional runner a quick stretch and expecting them to feel satisfied. It simply does not work. And when that need is not met, the dog will create its own version of exercise, which usually means chaos inside your home or an escape attempt outside. This can be frustrating, especially if you're already tired or busy. But this is where responsibility comes in. Choosing a husky means choosing this lifestyle. It means accepting that your dog has a different level of energy compared to other breeds. Ignoring that reality will only lead to problems. Not just for you, but for the dog as well. A bored husky is not a happy husky. Over time, that boredom can turn into stress, anxiety, and behavioral issues that are much harder to fix later on. So the best thing you can do is work with their nature, not against it. Give them a routine. Give them space to move. Give them activities that challenge both their body and their mind. Huskies are not only physically active, they are also very intelligent. That means they need mental stimulation too. Things like training, games, or even simple tasks can help reduce that restless energy. At the same time, you need to secure your environment. Check your fences. Make sure there are no gaps. Consider reinforcing the bottom if your dog likes to dig. And never assume that one solution will work forever. Huskies learn fast. Once they figure something out, they will remember it. So you always have to stay one step ahead. Yes, this can sound like a lot. And honestly, it is. But when their needs are met, Huskies can be incredibly fun, playful, and full of personality. They are the kind of dogs that make you laugh. The kind that keep life interesting. But only if you respect what they truly are, not just what they look like on the outside. Before anyone decides to get one, they need to ask themselves a simple question. Am I ready to match this energy every single day? If the answer is no, then it is better to choose a different breed. And that is not a failure. That is actually responsible. Huskies are not for everyone. But for the right person, someone active, patient, and consistent, they can be one of the most rewarding companions you will ever have. You just have to understand this clearly. With a husky, you are not just owning a pet. You are managing a powerful instinct that has been shaped over generations. And once you accept that, everything starts to make more sense. The behavior that once felt frustrating becomes predictable. And when it becomes predictable, it becomes manageable. And that is where real harmony starts between you and your dog. Thanks for watching. If this video resonated with you, please consider hitting the subscribe button. I am currently working toward my goal of 1,000 subscribers, so I can finally monetize this channel and turn this passion into a sustainable part of my future. This is my unfiltered diary of solo living in the Philippines, and your support helps me keep this channel growing. If you would like to help out even more, you can check out the Buy a Treat for My Pets link in the description. My dogs definitely appreciate the love. Make sure you are subscribed so you do not miss the next update. Thank you for being such an important part of this journey. I will see you in the next one.